A superhero is only as good as their costume. This goes double for the likes of Iron Man, who is powerless without his suit. Because of this, Tony Stark has invented an incredible amount of outfits for almost every possible occasion, ranging from armors designed for duking it out with the Hulk, to even one designed for interstellar travel. There are so many different suits, in fact, that ranking literally every armor may be impossible. Instead, what we've tried to do here is bring together the most important suits from Iron Man's main comics, alongside his alternate universe counterparts and other people to take up the mantle. I might not be Iron Man, but I am Ewan from What Culture, and here's our attempt at ranking every Iron Man armor from worst to best. Number 40, the Mark II Golden Avenger from 1963. This suit was the second version of Iron Man's original bulky costume, but this time it was combined with a horrific yellow paint job. Though it was meant to be less frightening to civilians, it perhaps succeeded almost too well, as Stark now looked slightly jokey. Number 39, Hulkbuster Mark III, 2007. The Hulkbuster is one of Iron Man's most iconic suits, but the third version of it, which appears in World War Hulk, is by far the weirdest. Number 38, Mark III, original red and gold, 1963. Marvel had yet to properly discover the Iron Man style, so the suit featured some weird lifeless rectangular slits in the mask and what appeared to be a receding hairline on the visor. Number 37, the Phoenix Buster, 2012. This armor was created during the Avengers vs. X-Men comic saga and was intended to defeat the Phoenix. It's a bit hit or miss, just like the comic, but the novelty of Iron Man going after the Phoenix is still impressive. Number 36, the Skin Armor, 2001. This armor, which was designed in the wake of Ultron taking over one of Stark's other outfits, suffers from excess, if anything. The tubes coming out from the arms make the armor look more like a robotic Bane without the signature luchador mask. Number 35, Mark I, the original grey, 1963. The suit that launched 1,000 suits may not have aged fantastically well, but still comes with a sense of nostalgia. While the MCU brought a better design to this suit, the clunky version that has thankfully been phased out in future iterations is more clear than ever here. Number 34, the Safe Armor, 1999. This sentient armor that eventually became Ultron is nothing particularly special. It features a hexagonal power core and some uniquely interesting gauntlets, but not much else. Number 33, Stealth Armor Mark III, 2006. Stealth armors usually come with a unique design that indicates their stealthy intent. This suit unfortunately just looks like a normal Iron Man suit and doesn't communicate its purpose very clearly. Number 32, Model 40, 2012. This suit is a bit all over the place. It appears to have just stuck on as many flashing lights as humanly possible for no other reason than to look cool. Which it sort of does, ? Number 31, the Space Armor Mark III, 2012. This suit forgoes the classic Marvelous design of other space armors. As a result, it doesn't look like much more than just another Iron Man suit, which, when he's going to space, isn't really all that cool. Number 30, the Silver Centurion, 1985. This cult classic suit is very much rooted in the 1980s. The giant shoulders, oddly shaped head, and silver design look a little silly today, but it still somehow works. Also, it still has the best Iron Man armor designation of all time, so there's that too. Number 29, the Model 46, 2013. This model appears to try too hard to look good. The bulging chest plate just looks a little bit weird, and the mounted laser cannons are more of an eyesore than anything else. Number 28, the Telepresence Armor, 1993. The Telepresence Armor opts for a darker red and a brighter yellow and makes it work very well. Number 27, the Ablative Armor, 2003. This armor was an alternate take on the heavy-duty armors that could withstand immense damage as it degraded on impact and repaired itself. Number 26, the Extremis Armor, 2006. The Extremis Armor is perhaps the most famous as it is Iron Man's most commonly used armor in the modern era. It's a relatively basic but timeless design that has been used so much for a good reason. It looks great. Number 25, the Bleeding Edge Armor, 2010. The Bleeding Edge Armor is the latest to be adapted to the MCU in Infinity War and uses nanotechnology. The futuristic tech is accompanied by a slightly more futuristic design that communicates the suit's USP very well. Number 24, the Hulkbuster Mark IV, 2014. The Hulkbuster Mark IV is the only Hulkbuster not to use the gigantic bulky style, instead opting for a slightly larger version of the normal suit. The unique colors indicate its special purpose, and the larger gauntlets and boots make the suit look very powerful, but it can't match the classic Hulkbuster design. Number 23, Ironheart, 2016. Ironheart is the alias of the latest person to assume the mantle of Iron Man, Riri Williams. Her suit, the purple and black one seen in her own series, is the best of the lot, however. Number 22, Space Armor Mark II, 1992. The second Space Armor keeps the classic mouthless helmet design and goes for a unique square power core. The suit could not quite live up to its predecessor, but still kept enough of the original version's design to make the second armor memorable as well. Number 21, the Ultimate Iron Man suit, 2002. While most suits add in other colors like grey in small amounts, Ultimate Iron Man makes the bold move of having grey be the primary color of the suit, making it far more interesting, modern, and unique. Number 20, the Stealth Armor Mark II, 2002. The second Stealth Armor was designed to be used against Black Panther and has a fantastic cosmic design. Number 19, Model 47, 2013. While the majority of armors are harmed by their bulkiness, Model 47 is actually enhanced by it, as that bulkiness is concentrated in the gauntlets and boots. Outside of that, the suit uses a color scheme similar to the Silver Centurion, which makes it extra special. Mark IV, the classic red and gold, 1976. This suit was a great improvement on the original red and gold design, eliminating some of the more creepy features. And hey, it's called a classic for a reason. Number 17, the Space Armor Mark I, 1981. The first Space Armor was the first suit made for a specific purpose and featured a unique design. The mouthless visor fit very well in a space setting, and the overall armor looked very much like a red and gold astronaut, which kind of is the point. Number 16, 2020, 1984. Iron Man 2020 is Tony Stark's first cousin, Arno Stark, who acts as a mercenary instead of a superhero. The design itself is great, combining steampunk and sci-fi for one of the more memorable alternate universe Iron Men to have ever been created. Number 15, the Thor Buster, 2003. The Thor Buster is a suit powered by an Asgardian gem and therefore seems to take inspiration from the Asgardian destroyer. The design is fantastic, surpassing its inspiration and proving a worthy adversary to Thor himself. Number 14, the Hulkbuster Mark II, 2006. This Hulkbuster has gone down as one of the most iconic armors of all. The juggernaut-like stature of the armor and extra-large power core make the suit look incredibly powerful and a force to be reckoned with, and Mark II is absolutely one of the best. Number 13, the Stealth Armor Mark IV, 2013. The design of this particular suit is nothing extremely special, but what makes the suit fantastic are the colors. The combination of midnight blue and silver is aided by the light blue accents to make this suit a feast for the eyes. Number 12, the Model 54, the Marvel Buster, 2017. This suit was designed to fight Captain Marvel and looks absolutely fit for purpose. The hulking physique of the armor looks like it can withstand anything, and it appears to have more than enough power to take down someone as powerful as Captain Marvel, even if Tony ended up losing that particular battle. Number 11, the Model 57, the Fin Fang Foom Buster, 2018. Tony Stark clearly took the message of Bustin' makes me feel good from Ghostbusters to heart, opting for a seemingly Gundam-inspired suit that looks as ridiculous as it does incredible. Number 10, Stealth Armor Mark I, 1981. The greatest stealth armor of all is the original. The all-blue design is fantastic, and the red lighting on the visor is a superb little addition. Number 9, the Promethean Armor, 1996. Considering that this suit was a prototype designed to keep Stark alive, Prometheum has a fantastically rough and jagged design. The exposed wires are perhaps the best of these little touches. Number 8, the Model 50 Endo Sim Armor from 2015. This suit is everything the Bleeding Edge armor wishes it was, featuring a symbiotic suit instead of a nanotech one. The design of the costume itself is also unique for featuring more of Stark's face alongside a unique and fantastic color scheme. Number 7, the Model 52, 2016. This model may be seen as a bit too bulky to rank so highly, but it also transforms into a flying car for Stark to drive, making it essentially a Transformers suit. That's too amazing not to rank so highly. Number 6, the Mark 11 Neo Classic, 1988. The greatest of the red and gold armors is the Neo Classic, which is the most popular suit outside of the modern era. Stark had spent multiple years perfecting the design and finally reached it here. Number 5, War Machine, 1992. James Rhodes' suit of armor has a far better name, and his suit is just as cool as the name itself. The sleek grey design comes with a variety of weapons, making War Machine incredibly dangerous. Number 4, the Model 39, 2012. Another suit worn by Rhodey, the 39th Iron Man model was worn by Stark's friend after he faked his death and Stark was unable to continue being Iron Man. The suit has an incredible cosmic design that's a great improvement on the Stealth Armor Mark II. Number 3, Iron Hammer, 2018. Sigurd Stark's Iron Hammer is a blend of Iron Man and Thor that comes off incredibly well. The Asgardian inspiration behind the suit is wonderful, and Stark looks absolutely godlike wielding a much heavier looking hammer than Thor would usually wield. Number 2, Iron Patriot, 2009. The Iron Patriot suit is most notable for being the suit worn by Norman Osborn in the Dark Reign storyline, but has also been worn by James Rhodes on occasion. While it may just be a reskin, it is still absolutely stunning and by far the best redesign going. Number 1, the infamous Iron Man, 2016. The greatest Iron Man armor of all time is a relatively recent one, worn by Victor Von Doom once he assumes the mantle of Iron Man after Civil War II. The design is simply perfect and captures the anti-heroic nature of Doom's Iron Man better than any other armor could. And that was our list. As always, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Head back on over to whatculture.com for more lists and articles like this every day, and follow me on Twitter @EwanRuinsThings. Until next time, have a great day and keep reading.